upsets in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Tar Heels about to kick it away and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oregon's offense will take the first swing of the game. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who's threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football. David, this guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play...
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Here comes the offense on second down. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run, but what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys...
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football, and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
So North Carolina's offense will get the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Fires on the run. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Finds a little space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a heat. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Lopez wants to fire. Bring in the heat. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Not much there, they'll give him one to the 14.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Caught near the sticks, it's Moore. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Grab behind the line, it's low. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Makes the grab, it's Stewart.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Grab behind the line, it's Whittington. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Moore to the air. He's got him. There he goes. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown...
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Runs through and runs through another one. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Lopez to pass. That's caught. It's Johnson. Bounced off his feet. The Tar Heels line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Takes the handoff. It's good. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this run, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight though, and you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got a wide open receiver. Got a lot of room to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that
Turning it on! All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Makes a man miss. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Lopez wants to fire. Snagged out of the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do... Oh, they block it! He didn't get it, and what a stop by this defense to get the football back. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. He's got 50 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks
the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lopez to pass. Fires to the middle. Connection to the right. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna sling it on second down. He'll pull it down and run. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's good. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. To the line quickly, they'll spike it to save some time.
No gain on the play. Number 96 in punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. Makes the grab at the 10. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Moore will throw. He rifles one deep to the left. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Just a short pass to the tight end. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. On the option. Now the pitch. stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Moore to the air. They're setting up the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Syracuse is going to walk off the field there inside the Dome with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's good. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Moore will throw. Got a man. It's Whittington. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Stewart. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking down the middle. Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Hood. He breaks a tackle. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Lopez wants to fire. With the catch, it's Hood. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking left. Got his man. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Wilson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. The Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little space. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pulls it and fires to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Unleashes one. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
North Carolina.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Finds his man. It's low. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Ducks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Caught in the backfield, it's low.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let him throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a 4th down. Decision time for this offense.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Moore to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught over the middle. It's low. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Nichols. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for the score. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job in